Hey, just quickly before we start, check out my Discord server, Top of the World, in the description. Thank you, bye.
Hello all, Unique Impact here, and welcome to the finale of All for None 6. We have got our 3 contestants over here. We've got Barriers, we've got Stig, we've got Carpe, and we've
want to die.
And we've got Mythical. How are you guys feeling?
I mean, I just said my mood, so yeah.
Well, everything will soon be revealed.
I'm probably gonna die from anxiety by this point.
It's been
final tests.
It's been an interesting show, recorded over 4 days. For the viewers, just a little bit behind the scenes malarkey. This season has been recorded on 4 separate days, all in a row. This is the 4th day now. So
yeah, and guess what? It's all been thanks to very convenient snow.
Very convenient snow. Snow's my friend.
Very
now.
convenient.
Anyway, guys. Before we move on, this place, we've been here a lot, haven't we? And I don't think it would be fitting to host the finale in exactly the same place as we've been the entire show. So I think
why
it's time.
not? That seems
It's
perfectly
time.
logical.
It's
Okay.
time for a bit of a change of
Probably not.
scenery. We're gonna
Okay,
head somewhere else. And,
Try a new area right at the end.
we're gonna have a little bit of a change of scenery, and we'll see you over there now. So then, you 3, we have come to a very special location for the finale of the show here. You guys might recognize it, you might not, but I think we should head out of here and head towards where you guys will be facing the final elimination. Just come out here.
Oh no!
Across the bridge.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, I know where this is.
Exactly what? See,
Going
I know where this is.
Down this way, guys.
Oh no, I don't want to go back.
Come this way. Come back over here.
No.
Is it bad that my brain
Just,
hasn't processed where we are?
Just over
I
here,
don't know where we
guys.
are. Are we...
You might be able to see them
feel
just
like-
over
are we
there,
all
guys.
here?
It's the
Oh, we are.
cannon.
Welcome. Welcome to
Not the
the
cannon.
AFN 5 lobby.
Oh my god.
Who wants to
Each
take
of you,
which
please
cannon?
climb into a
I'll get in
cannon.
the middle one.
I take right.
Ugh. So weird.
I do enjoy shooting people out of cannons, and that's a tradition. I
Of
was
course
not
you
ready
do.
to- not ready to get rid of this season. This must make you feel a whole new level of nervousness, I guess. Standing
You
with
think?
cannons. Alright then, guys. I have put the life board over here, as you can see. That has got your 3 remaining lives on it. Now, you may be accustomed to me doing the final life grab now, but I've decided, for the sake of tension, the results of the final life grab will be secret until after the eliminations.
Of course.
What?
Of course it will.
What?
So then, guys, to get into the yellow, you will need 9 correct answers on the quizzes across the season. And you'll need a further 5 for every layer up that you want to be. So, the next appropriate step, I believe, would be to ask you who each of you think the traitor is. Creeper, who do you think the traitor is?
Okay, so if this spares me, I'll say it. I thought, especially after a certain challenge, I thought it was Mythical.
Interesting. Mythical, what do you have to say about this?
That is so rude. I can't believe you. After everything I did in golf, like, oh god, that makes me really
Well,
actually
who do
angry.
you think the traitor is?
Stig, are you
I think it's
serious?
Stig. Stig, what do you have to say to that?
Well, this is interesting.
You think it's Creeper?
I'm sorry.
Here's the weird thing. For the whole game, I thought it's one person. But the other person who I'm left with was my gut feeling for the traitor.
Right.
And, like, pre-game. But the person I think it is mythical.
So 2 people think it's you, Mythical.
Who is your gut feeling, by the way?
You. Like, you're the
Oh,
only
no.
other person who can be. I didn't
Well-
think it was myself.
Well, we've got that established.
Well,
So, would the real traitor please speak up now?
Yep.
Ah!
I knew it! I knew it!
It was Mythical Midget the whole time. Well done. I think you played a very good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drained us of all of our lives at least like twice.
So yeah,
Well played.
we've got that established. So, next step would be to move on to an elimination.
So lost, guys.
I'm gonna tell you-
You've done so well.
I'm
You've
gonna
done
tell
so
you guys
well. I
now.
don't know how you guessed me. Like, honestly.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys now that it's not a joint win.
Of course it's not.
Ooh,
It's a traitor win. Let's go.
I doubt it,
So,
guys.
we're gonna
I
start
doubt it.
by either eliminating Creeper or Stig.
I know the answer to that. See you, Stig.
I think it's me, bro.
No, I think it's me, Stig.
Of course, you
Stig.
both think it's
Yeah,
yourselves.
because you're way too, like, nice. You're like, oh no, it's me. Oh no, it's me.
I'm just confident that it's me.
Stig,
Good
I
luck.
bid you farewell.
Farewell.
I bid you both farewell and good luck to both of you.
Okay,
if I'm
so
gone.
the person will be eliminated in 5.
Oh god.
No.
Hold my hand, someone.
I'm holding your hands. I'm
3.
clenching. Like.
2, 1.
Oh boy.
Creeper! Creeper!
Accelerating! Holy crap!
I'm sorry, Creeper, but you are out of the show. I am
Yeah, that's
afraid.
fine.
That leaves Stig and Mythical.
No, I'm so lost. Like, honestly, you were
Don't
missing so
say
many
that
notes.
because it all depends on the lives.
Stig,
Yeah,
you
but
got
you were-
2 questions wrong.
I called it. I knew it.
So, Stig to win, Mythical would have had to be put on the top of people's tests 19 times across the whole season.
Yeah. That's
That's
gonna be hard.
100%. No,
That's hard.
100% that's happened. Like, I know I've lost.
It depends. It depends because people might not have got you as
Honestly,
a
like,
traitor.
I kind of want to be shot out of this thing anyway. Like, can you just
I
make
just
me
wanna be
lose
shot out the
so that
cannon.
so that I can be one of the people who's been shot out of these cannons? Because
Well.
I so want to be one of those people.
Well, we will now reveal the winner and the runner-up. The person who does not win is going to be revealed in 10, 9, 8,
Bye,
7,
Stig. I'm gonna enjoy this.
6. Surprise! I'm
my God.
sorry, Myth. But Stig, you have 1 all for none 6. Well done.
I didn't actually
Again.
think I was going to.
Do you have any? I'll let you out. I'll let you out over here. Come on out.
I
The cannon.
genuinely didn't think.
Stig, how do you feel?
I didn't think. I thought 19 was way too high of a number. Like
Yes,
I knew.
I'll
that there
reveal that the final life grab would have yielded 40 lives. It happened 20 times,
What?
so it was just enough, basically.
No way.
No way.
Wow.
If either you had lost 3 more lives in that final game, or if 2 people hadn't put Mythical on their tests, she would have won. Well,
Hey, joke's on you, I'm back,
you
boys.
two, you two. welcome back. That timing was pretty good. Anyway, you guys, we're now going to go over all of the games, all of the strategies, and your thoughts throughout the show. as per AFM tradition. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say. So let's get this started, shall we? Okay, everyone, welcome to Minesweeper. First game
Of
that
course.
we played.
Minesweeper!
First thing.
Acknowledge that Alex was good at.
So we're gonna go with a bit of a structure here. We're gonna start with the traitor's thoughts and strategies during this game. First things first that should be mentioned though is that the traitor placed all the mines
Yeah, I designed the board.
and knew where they all were.
Oh
during the
Yeah.
wow, that's interesting.
So actually, I'm gonna show you guys what the layout
Oh
of
yeah,
the
show
mines
them.
looks
Show
underneath.
them.
So this
Oh wow.
is what
Oh
the
my
mines look
lord.
like underneath.
That's a lot of mines.
It is.
25.
It's 25 mines. So, mythical. Would you like to share sort of
Yeah.
what you did during
Right.
this game then?
I was helped a bit with like things to think about. One of them was diagonals because it's more likely for you to land on several if there are diagonals in certain places. So I tried to, from the purple and pink corner to the green and yellow, you can see there's almost a straight diagonal line down that side. That was to try and get people completely stuck there.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
Yeah. I tried to make the middle really harsh, but very quickly someone destroyed the skull space, which was like kind of really annoying. What else? There was
It was also really hard to tell if like the trainer was doing anything besides that in this challenge.
yeah. I don't know. I believe if I'm correct, I set off 2 mines in the game, and
Oh, you did actually. Yeah.
no one else set off that many. I don't think everyone else was like 1. Or
I think Adam set off more than you. I think.
did he?
No.
Right.
So, CGQ set off 2, Mythical set off 2, Creeper set off 1, Stinky set off.
I was never gonna win with you in this game. Let's just be honest.
Sorry.
Like it was not gonna happen, and I knew from like the very beginning. I was like, nah. Like, also I was shown your spreadsheet.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I was shown your notes, and I was like, my god. Okay.
Yeah,
there
the
is
note
no
you made a
chance.
bunch of notes before the game even started.
As soon as
I showed them
I like
to you.
opened that document, I was like, well.
Right. So
everything else was
what
just-
strategies did you go for like during play then, if any?
I managed to get a flag used on a space that was not a mine.
Right, I think I remember.
I on the space where it was a flag, I was trying, and we used a flag on the flag. I was trying to convince you guys to just uncover it and not waste a flag on a flag, but I was kind of like over shouted with that, and I was just like, you know what?
Jeddah and Stig in this game.
I know. See, that was another. Can you stop? If I ever play in a game show again, can you just have really dumb people, please? It's really hard. It's
Right.
really hard.
So,
And before the show started, I was told by Doc that I'd do at least one thing that I'd regret. And in this game, I do regret this layout a bit because from I'm just trying to show you. From here up, I didn't realise how many were kind of just straight forwards. And then when I had a printout of this in front of me during the game, and I kind of only then realised kind of how inconsistent it was. But there was also a corner, I can't remember which one it was without seeing the top player as well, that had literally no way out unless you activated something or you
I think
deleted
it
a
was,
square.
it was this one here.
Yeah, so there was also like a skull space or something, and you couldn't leave unless one was activated, which was quite.
Anyway,
Fine.
moving on to Stig, and we'll go with Stig first since you won. So, what were your thoughts during this game?
Genuinely, I've never understood the game of Minesweeper until this game.
What in which
My
point you just
strategies-
became enlightened with
I
knowledge?
became a god at the game. No, so I think when I saw Jeddah playing the game normal, actually being smart with each move, I decided that me and him would try and take charge of this game. I did try doing one traitor-like thing in this game, which backfired a slight bit, which is when I landed here and I had to move 2 spaces in that direction. So I'd done the one, and then everyone was saying that this was going to be a bomb, and we had flags. And they wanted me to use a flag on this space. And I was hoping it was going to be a bomb, so that when I moved here, and I didn't use a flag, it would look like I'm the traitor, I wanted it to explode. But when it popped up with a 4, you know, it was fine either way because I was safe and we didn't lose lives. But in a way, it backfired on the way that worked. But yeah, other than that, this was also obviously I thought it was mythical throughout the entire game.
What gave it away?
So annoying.
What gave it away was, I believe there was 2 times where she said use a flag on a spot that when it was uncovered, it wasn't a bomb. And then there was like, I think 2 other times where it was a bomb and she didn't use a flag. And it just felt like she was ignoring people because she knew what was happening.
You must be really observant to notice that.
Yeah.
Creeper, what were your thoughts on this game?
So
His thoughts are irrelevant. He was not.
I mean, you still suspected Mythical after this game, though, didn't you?
Oh, I hate
I
you
did
guys.
not actually. I did not.
No, I think you put Mythical down on every test except the second one, if I remember correctly.
I put her name down just cause. But
oh, you just randomly guessed then?
yes.
Oh, see, this is why it's so annoying.
My main
suspect.
My main suspect was Adam actually after this because like the amount of bombs he set off without a flag. But I also suspected Jetter or Stig, honestly, because I felt like they were running the show a little bit during this challenge, especially Jetter.
Right.
And
so
like,
I guess you didn't catch on as quickly as Stig then.
I did not.
I
guess that's probably why he won instead of you then.
I agree with you on the Jeddah thing though, because I put down Jeddah from the in my top 3 list because I thought Jeddah was playing a similar game to me, and like I thought he was playing good for the first challenge, making everyone trust him. And after that, I thought he was just going to play terribly, but he never.
Right.
Anyway, shall we move on to the second game?
Yes.
This was.
All right, guys, so we're at Super Looper now.
Oh yes.
This is my
The
personal
depression.
favorite
Yeah.
rendition of this course. Like the first and the second ones were good, but I just really like this version of the game.
So wait,
Yeah.
Mythical, do you know how many laps you completed, or does like literally no one
She
know?
did 6.
6.
She did
You only did
6.
6?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn! I knew I was way off of my answer, but
Yeah,
I
I said 12.
Okay. Let me
I've
talk
done
about
this.
this. Let me talk about this. Honestly, I was okay. I got really caught up on this.
Oh,
So badly, and people definitely noticed that I was waiting.
I know that some of the
people to be up
cameras.
there. I know, and as soon as the challenge was over, Unique told me cameras have noticed that you were stopping, and I was like, crap.
Yeah, I actually
definitely
told you
doing it.
beforehand that
I
it wasn't
know.
such a good idea to use
Mythical,
that
was that
button.
you? Was that
Yeah,
you?
it was. It was always me doing the door. Yeah, it was me doing the door all the time, and I literally, I
Yeah.
shouldn't have done it, but I did, and
That was
really
you. So you're the one who made me scream while you
Yeah.
did
You
it.
fell
Yeah.
you fell on the water parkour quite a few times as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Was
did.
that intentional or was that accidental?
Yeah. Well, actually, there were a couple of times where the door was set on me, so that rage from the door was very real.
Right.
I was getting really mad
And,
that
the other
people were
thing-
doing it to me.
The other thing, what were you doing at the end with the
Oh,
lives?
oh, this is sneaky. Oh, I've just destroyed your course.
No.
Okay, so, oh wow, it's all still up. I wish we'd written a word. Right, anyway.
Great.
We should have just written F you.
No. Family
okay.
friendly.
Okay, so I was given the strategy to avoid placing too many lives but also to avoid getting points to look suspicious, was to place one head each time. Which was and I did do that for I think 3 of 6 of the laps. 2 of them I didn't place any because I was being selfish and other people were going for immunity, and I was like trying to be like, oh no guys, stop it, but also like carry on, you're not going as lines. But the very last lap I kind of panicked and I just held down my button, and I did end up placing 3, which was really annoying because we could have got down, I think it was like down to the red if I hadn't done that or something. Or it was like, anyway, like I got us more lives than I should have. That was pretty much the strategy for this one, was to just be really slow and ineffective and annoying. And I think from this game onwards, there isn't really a lot that I did wrong, but this game, like, I should not have waited here, and I really wish that I hadn't.
I honestly did not notice you waiting at the door.
Yeah, I probably also made it, I probably also tried to conceal it in the edit viewers. So I probably didn't, I don't imagine I would have edited it out, but it was probably somewhere in the background.
Yeah.
One of the shots or something.
I seriously did not see her waiting at the door. I
know,
I was
but
focusing
it's still,
way
like,
too
in
much
my
on
head, like.
I was focusing way too much on the parkour as
Right.
well as getting community.
Do you know what's even worse? That I was like really close to winning, and now I like want to kill myself.
Oh
That's
no,
so annoying.
you did really well.
Has the traitor ever won?
Nope, never.
No.
Yeah.
I thought as I was
closest.
reading the answers, I thought you were gonna win. Anyway, can we move on to Stig next? We
Yeah,
can
go
see
for
Creeper in a bit.
I think on this challenge, when I saw what it was, my idea was I wanted to look as traitorous as possible.
Really? Is this why
yeah.
you went for immunity?
I
Was
didn't.
it you?
He,
Oh, no,
he
you
did
It
not.
was Creeper. It was Creeper.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was-
sorry,
It was
yeah.
Creeper and Luigi. No, so for this, I wanted to look as much as a traitor as I possibly could, which in a way didn't work out that well because I didn't actually get much information down about anyone, including Mythical. So getting through on that episode was complete luck for me. But literally throughout the entire thing, I was going round and I was doing the strategy of a couple times I'm gonna jump, I'm only gonna place one head, and then a couple times I jumped. In fact, I jumped once and then got points. Then I saw Luigi and Creeper going for immunity and was like,
Yeah.
well, it's obviously gonna win. So it would look pretty dumb if I was to just drop down and miss. So that's,
Right, yeah,
that's what I done. I just dropped down and missed when it was obvious I wasn't gonna get immunity.
Right, yeah.
And then I think the dumbest thing I ever done was at the end, I literally just stood on this platform.
Yeah,
for
I
1
remember
minute.
that actually.
I just stood on
probably
this
could've done a-
platform
that.
for 1
You could-
minute,
you
could-
seeing
I was-
Luigi come round going, yeah,
saw
Luigi,
that.
go Luigi.
I remember that because I was
I
up
completely
here
remember
failing
that,
the
yeah.
parkour on purpose and climbing up, and I was like, Stig's just stood there. What's he doing? And like, Stig failing. And I kept
Stig,
coming
I
back
saw
up the
that.
ladder, and I was like, Stig still just stood here. What's going on?
Yeah, I just wanted to look as like I wasn't trying. So yeah,
Right.
that was
Honestly,
my idea.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I saw Stig doing that, and I'm going like, meh.
Mm.
I did not suspect him at all after that.
Interesting. Well,
Either.
what are your thoughts on the game then?
I didn't
Creeper?
see Mythical do anything either. Like Stig
Oh,
and Mythical,
see,
I didn't
that's
see
Yeah,
them
and
do.
this is
I
actually
didn't really
the only
see them do
episode.
much.
This is the only episode you didn't put Mythical at the top of your
Yeah,
list.
excellent.
That-
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, that is the only time. I personally thought it was Adam, because like, you know, it was me and Luigi going
Well,
for
that didn't
immunity,
work out
but
so well, did it?
yeah, and Adam was really close behind from what it looked like, and I thought that was kind of suspicious because he didn't
Right.
really have a chance for immunity, but he was still going for it. So I'm going like,
Yeah.
maybe there's a little bit of another objective here. And my lord, was I wrong? Because like that same episode, Adam got out, and I'm going like, what?
That's a good question. Would Creep have been eliminated on that episode if?
Oh,
he
I'm
didn't have
very
immunity?
positive that I would have been eliminated on that episode.
I can go back and check, but I'm not sure.
No, I'm really positive I probably would have been eliminated.
I think you got pretty low on the test, yeah. But
Yes, I was like, I did like I think
Adam
my-
did abysmally on this test, so I think you were saved by him. Anyway,
Oh wow!
I think that's everyone's thoughts with this
Like,
game.
I was really surprised that I got immunity though from Mythical, because like Mythical had to choose. Why did you choose me?
Why did you choose Creeper over Luigi anyway? I wonder.
Oh, to get immunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Luigi was so
like
annoying.
me and Luigi tied, so and you
Yeah,
had to choose. Why did
The
you choose
reason
me?
was Luigi was annoying.
He was so annoying. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he was so annoying.
Oh
I was
no.
just like, get off.
Fair enough then.
That's what I've said in loads of. I'm like not even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to like re-record some interviews.
Yeah.
because my interviews are like, I don't know, they're annoying. Like that's why.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wow.
Awful.
I think we should move back to the lobby now and go to the third game.
Yeah.
So,
This was my favorite.
this is
I
one of my, yeah, I
loved
think this is
it.
probably my favorite game.
This is
Oh.
also the mutated flamingo part, and this is
first
also
off-
this is also the game where I actually started suspecting Mythical the most. Actually, Mythical, like I compared you and Luigi's builds to the flamingo, and they were different by like a large
Yeah.
margin.
Oh,
Did you do that on
one
purpose
sec.
or?
Okay, you want me to talk about it now? Right.
Yeah.
I knew what the categories were going to be
Yeah,
before
because she actually
game.
picked them as well.
I picked
Oh,
them
that's
as well.
nice.
Yeah.
There was like a
Um,
list of 20 she could choose from.
And at the beginning, the first game, the first round of Flamingo, I was like in my head a bit too much, and like I knew that it was Flamingo, so I saw his weird earthworm, and I was like, nah. And so I built a flamingo, and I completely disregarded what I saw. I think I've justified having built it out of wool, because he used pink blocks. So what I did is, it was during the 30 seconds that he was building, I searched pink, I searched black, and then I saw his head thing, so I was like, nah, don't have time for that. Button. And I was like, okay, that's close to what materials he's got, but I knew it was a flamingo, so I was like, I'm not gonna build a worm then. I'm gonna build a flamingo. Let's see how business here. And I tried to build an actual flamingo in like 30 seconds, and ended up with like a black worm with like a weird puffy.
This
like,
episode is
pink
great
on
though.
Yeah, I ended up building like a weird mutated version of it.
Yeah.
But like I just compared like the one thing that gave away you the most, I felt like, is the fact that your build and Luigi's build with the flamingo were like different by like a large margin.
I
enough
know. Oh.
that I'm going like, okay, there's something going on here.
Yeah. Whilst that is something that I would do differently now, I definitely don't regret doing it because it was so funny.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm perfectly happy with that dumbness because it was like Blossom Tree. Like,
Yeah, how did the earthworm turn into a blossom tree?
The rest of the rounds, what was the next one?
It was
Hill.
There was Hill.
Oh!
That
Hill,
was...
I didn't need to try. Hill, I was like down locked. I was like, oh, well,
Oh,
this is
you
good.
were on green in second
Yeah.
round. Shoot.
Yeah.
I did tell you that.
I
No, you
was
didn't.
good.
Didn't you?
Like,
Oh well. That's it.
from on this round, I was like, okay, previous round I messed up with the materials. I should have just copied the materials they had. Okay, it's a hill, so they'll be using dirt and grass and possibly podzol and like that kind of thing. So I had those in my
That is what I
hotbar.
used, but no one else did.
Yeah, in my hotbar ready because I was like, I know what this is gonna look like. It's gonna be like a mound on the floor. It's great. Then a staircase. The ladder got to me, and I was like, okay. I'll go with that. I built it's literally a spit image is what I built, except for like I added one stair on top of the staircase or something. I was like, I'm good here, I'll just build what he's built. Cool. And then it went on and I was like, cool, no lie, like we lost all of those lives, that's great.
Anyway, the third round was...
Third round was laptop.
That was a laptop.
I wanted to pick one where I couldn't mess up because I was on blue for this one, so I was the last
And
one.
I was
Yeah.
on purple.
Honestly,
Um,
I was really surprised. Like, I was on orange. I messed up completely. I was
I know.
really surprised that Stig somehow got it.
It
Yeah,
evolved
and
and then
then-
re-evolved back into the actual thing, which is
Yeah, and
also
then
Luigi's
when
build for the laptop was great.
Yeah, I
I
like
know
that.
Jeddah was already like pissed with me, or like with everyone on the team. He got to his build on the green platform and was like, "This is what they built. This is what I've been doing."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm not messing with this guy right now. I'll just build a laptop. It's all gonna be chill. We're gonna get the points. Like, fine, just shut up."
One thing that got to me about Jeddah is he messaged me throughout the game saying, I think it's mythical, but then he always seemed to have like a temper with you, and it's like, dude, if you know that she's the traitor, why are you getting so mad about it? Like,
I know,
she's
like-
doing her job.
And when we get to the temple game, I have something really interesting to say about that. But like in Minesweeper, I was like just being like innocent. I was like, and it got to the 4th round, and I was like, just tell me what to do then, because honestly, just you know what, fine,
Yeah.
be mad at me, like chill out, just tell me what to do, I'll do
There
that.
was also the unique impact round. Stig, what the heck?
Indeed. Oh look, it's the tab menu. What?
I literally, when I saw the topic, I was thinking, how the hell can I do this? Because in my head, I was thinking, in 30 seconds, I can't build Unique's head.
You could
Yeah,
have built something that looks somewhat similar though.
Hold on, this
So-
was also. Okay, you go. Sorry.
I had like a small amount of time to kind of be like, what do I do? What do I do? And I hit tab and I was like, that's a great idea. So,
I had absolutely
This
no
is,
clue.
I actually thought you were building the Discord list.
This was the only other round where I had things in my hotbar ready because I was. Let me just break through
You also your build and Stig's builds were also like kind of different in a way. Like
this. Well.
like Stig had like 4 layers.
I know,
believe, like
but I didn't
4
have
4
time.
layers.
I was-
You only had 2.
You know what though? That day I was using a really dodgy mouse for this challenge, and I was double clicking all the time. Every
Yeah.
single click was like it was placed. I was so annoyed. I was half tempted. But what I was expecting was honestly, I was thinking, okay, 30 seconds. It will be like. That. And I had these
supposed to get unique
materials.
impact off
I
of
had
that.
these materials ready. I
It's
was
better than what
expecting
you
something-
built, Stig.
Something along those lines, and then you got the grey out. And I was like, okay, grey, I guess there is kind of some grey in him. And then you did this, and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Anyway, Stig, what were your thoughts in this game?
I don't know. I thought it was a fun game. In my confessional, I said it was a disaster because it was a disaster. Like we got only 1 correct, and that was only because of me. But like, in a way, it was a lot of fun and it was funny. I was kind of happy with my builds though because like I was building the topic fine. In both the times I was on red, but. The thing I liked about the way I was doing it is even though it went with the topic, it was hard. Like, I made it more difficult than it had to be, which made me look like the traitor.
Right.
Yeah.
And Creeper, what were your thoughts? You were laughing hysterically in this game.
I love this.
Both of you were laughing hysterically, which is why I was like, okay, it's got to be one of them two. Like, they're distracting everyone
I
and
was
laughing way
laughing.
too much.
Oh
No,
god,
like,
no,
the
I
main
just,
reason
that was
why I was
real
laughing-
laughter.
The main reason why I was laughing hysterically was because of what Mythical was building, and then I had to replicate it somehow.
Yeah.
And I built a
I'm so sorry,
monstrosity.
although I'm really not sorry because it was amazing.
I mean, I was already kind of on the path of Mythical and Creeper being the traitor anyway, so.
And like, how do you expect? Like the rest of the builds, I was going like, okay, this is fine. But like, I think the laptop build, where I'm going like, he built like Luigi built really quickly, and I'm going like,
Yeah, I saw
how
that.
do you expect me to
But I
replicate
saw
that
it
in
built, I
30
was like,
seconds?
what?
Like he built an actual laptop in like the span of 30 seconds, and I'm going like, I can't do that. I don't build. So Luigi, I'm gonna fuck up the round. with my poor building skills.
Anyway, yeah, I love this game. What was the next one?
I think this is personally my favorite game out of
This
all
was
of them.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Right, so something just happening gameplay-wise after this game is that Luigi was the only person who didn't get a perfect score on his test,
Oh wow.
God.
which is why he was eliminated this game. Everyone
See,
else
this is
got
what makes me feel like
everyone
I
else
was a
got
terrible
perfect
traitor.
score. You weren't though. I think I don't understand how they all picked you. Like whether they all just got lucky and picked the right
Do you
person, or
think?
they
Okay,
each
I have a
spotted the
question.
individual.
Like the only
things.
thing I noticed is because Mythical, like her builds on Orange were like vastly different both times than the Red build.
Let's head to the fourth game.
All right, let me talk here. Right.
So everyone, this is Temple Escape, the fourth game. We're gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna put everyone into game mode 3, just so that we can fly through the walls and stuff and have a look around.
Okay.
But everyone just try and stay together.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm in the first room right now. My thing here was that I was gonna try. If at this point I was not suspicious already, which I knew I was because at the end of Copycats I found out that everyone thought it was me. So I decided not to do this, but what I was going to do was suggest that 3 people do the main puzzles and 2 people go away. And I was like, I can't do that because everyone's onto me. And then Jeddah, out of the blue,
Suggests
It's
an
like,
even worse
we
idea.
we should split up completely. Like, let me and Stig do the challenges, piss off. And I was like, okay,
This
fine
was a
then.
really bad idea.
I knew that was a bad idea. And you know what? I am actually really annoyed that we didn't escape. I kind of wanted to, in a weird way. But you know what? Like, that was in my favour.
Honestly, with the main,
yeah,
sorry.
go on. Go.
with the main challenge, like I think with here, I kind of got scared that people would suspect me, especially after I pressed the orange pressure plate at one point because.
I mean, I don't even know. I still don't know the answer to the puzzle because
so, yeah,
I didn't
like
do
they
it.
were doing the puzzle, and apparently the minecart was stuck on that orange like wool area right there, and I pressed the pressure plate, causing the minecart to like go to like a skull thing, so they had to do it all over again. Yeah. And I was like, and I'm going like, oh shoot, I just might start getting suspicion to myself.
Right.
I was
Mythical.
doing
And
this.
that's immediately why I went away. Like,
Mythical,
what's
do you
actually
wanna,
up here?
do you wanna
What's
explain
up
what you
top?
actually did in this game?
Yeah, so I was like, fine then, I'll go off. And I got stuck in these cobwebs for ages. And then I spent about 10 minutes trying to get up this blooming staircase. Because I did know that this was dark section. I had briefly seen it, and he was basically like, this is a massive time waste. And I was like, cool, that's good with me. I'll do this.
You managed to drag several people up here and waste all that time with this snake puzzle.
That was clever. Yeah, that was clever.
And it just happened to turn out that the snake puzzle uses colours as well as the mine
like,
floor
I
puzzle. Meaning that, yeah.
So
that gave you an
it took me-
excuse to confuse them.
It was about 15. It was about half time when we were finally started this snake puzzle. It took about 5 minutes to do it, and then there was like an 11-minute countdown, and I was like, oh crap! Like, to avoid suspicion, I'm gonna now say this is a time waster, because I was saying the whole time, because I was like, I knew this was a time waster, so I was like, this is a time waster to try and get suspicion of me. Like, this is a time waster. Let's leave. But like they wanted to do it, so I was like, fine. So we did it, and then I was like, right, we're leaving now. We're jumping down this staircase, which, by the way, didn't even realise was parkour. So that just wasted more of my time because I didn't even realise that it would be actually impossible to get up in the first place. So we jumped down, and I was like, damn, I really wanted to do all these puzzles. And I like ran through, and I was really sad because I could have like done them, and I was like, whatever.
I don't know how you and you got up to the top of the staircase. Like, I tried, I couldn't get up, so I just gave up and went on to the others where Stig and Jeddah were.
It took ages.
Anyway.
I really wanted to be here for the flow puzzle because I love these kind of puzzles, but I wasn't there because Jeddah was an arse. I didn't do this one. Like, I didn't really do any of them. And then it got to the last one, and it was you, Stig, wasn't it, doing the Yeah, and I was like, this is a way to get suspicion off me a little bit, because he's failing.
Anyway, I'm sure you guys want to know what's behind this gate here, since you didn't get past
kinda.
Yeah.
So, this is Eglin's puzzle here, which you didn't get played because you didn't get to it.
Oh,
which is a
this
bit of a
makes me
shame.
so sad.
And then this parkour room at the end was the only thing basically between you and the exit.
Oh my god, what the
Oh,
hell?
show them the thing! Show them the thing!
It's actually really easy, this parkour. It's not very hard.
Show them the wall. Show them the wall.
And I'm going to show you the wall, which you didn't actually get to see.
You didn't get to see it? Do you notice anything suspicious about any of these walls?
Does it spell out something?
Oh, wait a minute.
Look at this.
Wait a minute.
So, if you guys had actually gotten here, then this was on the wall. In cracked stone brick.
Wait, what does that say?
It says my name.
Oh, it does. It just says your name. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll
mythical,
undo
like,
that so you can sort of see it.
It said mythical like over and over again, I think.
The mythical midget. That's what
Mythical midget. Okay.
And then up here, this is where the vault gets
This is where the
opened.
vault opens. Yes.
You
So
have to
the
like
only-
press this and then go all the way back.
Interestingly, guys, everyone still put mythical down, but Jeddah thought mythical opened the vault, which is why he got eliminated. If that hadn't happened, she would have picked you, Stig, to go.
Wait, what?
If everyone got top score, she was planning on
Yeah, I was gonna
picking
pick
to go out.
Which means I might have won!
Yeah, so
I was.
Hey,
I
Jenny,
was-
if you're watching this, thank you.
I was. Jetter went out because I still I suspected mythical, but I also suspected Jetter a little bit because of how much I felt like he was running the show a little bit too much.
Oh, it was so annoying.
Especially, I also felt like thinking back in hindsight, that was a really dumb idea on Jetter's part to split up the way like he wanted it to.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and like
anyone got any more thoughts on this game?
I was honestly really surprised when Jetter said someone opened the vault because I checked, no one did.
I think he was just confused.
Yeah. I hated this, honestly.
I mean, he did put the traitor opened the vault at the end, so
yeah,
he must have genuinely thought it had been opened. So yeah, but it hasn't. It's still closed.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where the vault was or what.
It's right here at the
what it was.
start.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I see that now, but I didn't know what it was. So when I saw the question, I was like, "What vault?" And I was just like, I assumed it was like one of these lamps with the little levers on it, and I was like, well, if it's one of those, anyone could have flipped it. So I just put no.
Anyway, I think that's everything we've got to talk about in this game. Let's move on. Alright then, guys.
I love
this
Welcome
one.
to Mini Golf.
I love this too.
Mini
Oh,
golf
I
is a-
hated
mini
this
golf
one.
is a golf course.
Mini Golf is a golf course. Anyway,
Yeah. Do you want me to talk for a bit?
yeah, what are your strategies in this game?
Didn't massively have one. I just kind of wanted to play the mini golf, really.
Okay.
I figured that was your plan.
I think everyone just kind of wanted to play mini golf, honestly.
I feel like this was just a really lovely game to just have a bit of a laugh on.
Pretty much, I agree.
Yeah, I definitely could have done worse, but if I'd done any,
You didn't need to though, because you end up losing all the lives anyway.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, again, it wasn't needed, so I just kind of did. I just did it really, like normally, and that was pretty much it.
I actually sucked.
You
really
did practice. You practiced the whole thing though beforehand, didn't you?
Actually, no, I didn't. I only did the first
Didn't?
3 courses.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
I must have been thinking of someone else.
Oh, you practiced beforehand?
Yeah,
No,
she,
I did the
she,
first
she played a
3.
few holes beforehand.
I
Oh
did
my.
1, 2, and 3. That was it.
I have so much to say about this.
Go ahead.
Go
leave
on.
it, bro.
Oh!
All right, go on then.
I think this is probably the challenge where my rage was probably at its highest.
You're right.
Because, especially with this first hole. The first hole! I hit it out of bounds on the first hole!
Oh yeah, I remember
You
that.
did, didn't you? That was delightful.
And like I felt like I was bringing it back on future holes, and then like the last few holes, that was when things started taking a turn for the worse.
Right.
Especially
when you.
I think the last hole, especially like where's the last hole? Where's like over here?
Here.
I had it. I had it under par, and then I just missed twice.
Yeah.
Timmy failed me.
Don't
Timmy
blame
the
Timmy.
sheep.
Honestly, I don't really have a lot to say about this one. I just liked it. It's just nice.
It's just a nice game, I guess.
This and Copycats would be things that I'd like actually want to play again. Like I want to do Copycats again.
I want to play this
Group of
again
people.
just to beat my old score.
Like
to
we have
Right.
to. Seriously, we have to get.
There are
together
several
and play
games in
Copycats
this that
because
I'd want to
It's so
release.
funny.
I think I'd want to release the Temple, maybe. I'd want to release this one, Copycats. I don't know if I will though. Maybe.
Oh, but
See, my plan for this game just kind of went out the window.
What was
Yeah.
your plan?
Well, the moment I saw it was mini golf, I was just like, hey, you know, this is just mini golf. It's gonna be easy. We can win this, you know. And then when Unique said immunity was up for grabs for the person who does the best, I never thought I was gonna get it. So,
The only one who actually did better than par.
I know, but my plan wasn't even to get immunity. It wasn't until everyone started just playing bad. In my mind, I was just kind of going to myself, well, everyone's playing bad. I might as well just go for the immunity at this point because there's no way we're getting power or anything like that. So I'll just play my best and just go for the immunity and just secure it.
yeah.
So,
There's a sheep here. We can play.
Whoa.
I'm playing golf.
it's- the,
No!
No,
The
don't
worst
break
thing-
course. Stop it.
Yeah.
the bad thing is it's CGQ's sheep.
No!
Just like the previous game, CGQ only got out because he got one question wrong on the quiz. I think we should move on. I think
No,
we've
we
said everything
shouldn't.
about
I'm
this game.
freeing the sheep.
Swim! Swim!
How do we get out? Come on.
Stop it,
Oh,
brief
oh no, it's gonna fall out the water!
Bye.
Oh!
No! Let me
Oh,
get it! Come here, sheep!
Bye.
Next challenge.
So, last game,
Oh, this
the
one.
boss fight, the Evil Impact boss fight.
Oh, see, I have regrets here too.
Yeah. Don't get too caught up on it. You
I
couldn't have
know,
known that
it-
you needed to die 9 more times.
I did actually. I did know, but I was like,
Did
I
you?
can't get
Oh,
away with that.
Oh no, I guess you were counting like how many
Yeah.
times you needed to die 30 times to lose all the lives.
Yeah, and I couldn't get away with it because I was already so high. I also have major regrets not doing the parkour, like actually completing it. Like if I just slowed down and actually done it, I think it would have made the last test harder because it might have made it more difficult to answer the question about how many times the parkour did.
Probably.
Because if someone else was like next to me as I finished, that could be like, oh, who actually did it? Like that's what I was going for. But after I died on it like 5 times, I was like, I can't do this without them just absolutely knowing it was me. But at the same time, at this point, I hadn't really thought about they were going to put me anyway as the traitor. So, and they were going to get those lives back anyway. So I could have just died 9 more times and I could have just done the parkour, and I really should have. Which is really annoying.
Yeah,
I think you died the most as well, like 10 times.
I did, yeah. 10.
I wanted to make sure you weren't doing the parkour. When Creeper done it, I was hesitant to go, hey, can you not? But like, he actually made it. So I was like, you know, that's not bad. Like, I don't mind if he does it. Like, I fell on the parkour, so it's like not a bad thing. But
Even
every time
I
you went
felt
on
like,
there,
the best parkour ever.
the problem was every time you went on there, you fell, and it was just
I
kind of
know!
like, okay.
Oh!
And then when I kept telling you to not do it, you kept doing it. I was like, okay, this is blatant traitor.
I know, see, I should have, but at that point, like, you already knew it was me, I should have just carried on. I really should have
Yeah.
just done it anyway.
I I agree with you with the thing of I wish you did complete it like once or twice because I wasn't actually paying attention.
Oh, see? Oh!
Don't get yourself too caught up in it.
Yeah,
It's
pro-
only
So
because
annoying.
it's only because I
was,
knew
I
you
kinda
fell
was.
every time I put 0.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn.
I was also kind of paying attention to the parkour, so like I knew, like I was trying to make sure, you know, I was paying attention mainly because of the ghast that was like next to unique, so I would have seen if mythical
Yeah.
actually made it or not.
Damn. Yeah. So I do have regrets from it, and I could have won, but you know what?
I think you still played well as the traitor.
If anyone who played, who is watching, if you ever get the chance, it is so much harder than you think.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So much harder than you think.
It's really hard, yeah.
I'm
No
honestly
traitor has won
surprised
yet,
that
and
I
that
did
should
as well
be
as
it.
I'm so surprised that I did as well as I did. But it is like you have to be so committed. I probably spent about 6 hours on this server, like before we even started, like planning things, going through strategies, going through the game, finding like solutions to puzzles, thinking of ways that I can be like traitorous without being too obvious, and then thinking of backups if at that point I'm already looking too obvious, like what do I do instead? And like it's insane, and I never expected it when Unique was suddenly like, do you want to do it? And I was like, sure, like whatever, I'll do it. And I was like,
Excellent.
two months later, I'm like, oh crap, I'm actually doing this. Yeah, I've got to go do stuff now.
Anyway, I think we should probably give I think we should probably wrap it up about here. Anyway, guys, I'd like to give a thank you to all my helpers and cameras. Thanks to the cast as well. Wonderful cast.
Yeah.
You guys made this show
Favorite
really,
season?
really, really entertaining to watch.
Favorite
This
season?
is it's probably a good competitor for my favorite season. It
It's
probably
one of his personal favorites.
it's one of my
It's
personal
one of his
favorites.
personal favorites.
I did like the games. I like the cast.
Favorite
Disappointed the traitor didn't win. I'm still waiting for a hacking
Screw
traitor win.
you! Oh.
Love you.
But maybe, there's always next time.
You're so close! Ah!
Don't get too frustrated about it. You did really
Oh,
well.
I will.
Oh.
Don't worry, I will.
But anyway,
I'll get
Everyone,
off this
look
and
out.
scream
Okay,
to myself
just-
for a few minutes.
Everyone,
thanks to everyone for watching,
run.
and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.